Hello, everybody. Happy end of the weekend rip. I hope everybody's doing well. Hi. You guys bumping in here today. Hi, Fox. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm not going to address this chaos because there's just a lot of it. Doctor
You're not going to
Ghosty,
dress us? So you
Zion.
want us naked?
No, Savant, welcome in, welcome in. And then everybody drink your water. Why am I getting the bonk? Oh, is it for chat? No, it's for chat. It's for you guys. Yeah. We were taking a look at our EDA and ETA. Cat lost twice. I've lost once so far. And if they're bad enough, I'm making it future Charlie's problem. I have
I would kind of prefer for it to be a future problem.
Yep.
I can at least maybe try and build what I got.
Yep,
sort of thing.
Future us problem. Would you like to start with a Netrocell? Because we would do that anyway.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I will go there.
But the question is, who do I want to play, Daddy? I never technically finished leveling up Zephyr, so that's who it will be.
You had lemonade. You always need water, Zion, especially when you go all day without any.
There's water in Lemonade. She's fine.
There is. But you need more than just a little bit of lemonade.
Just be one of those people who doesn't drink water at all. They only drink Dr. Pepper. For like 12 years straight.
I'm not, Fox, I'm not going to be able to do EDA or ETA today. Like, it's that bad. I think I have one usable gun across everything, and the modifiers are a nightmare.
Honestly, the personal modifiers are an issue because it kind of stymies you from just being like, oh, I'll use Dante. It's like, no, you fucking won't.
Yeah, it's like, I'll use Dante. Oh, I have 75%.
No,
I have 75% energy. And so the way to get around it is to run through them twice. Somebody just saying screw it, while the other one gets carried and then flip. Mm-hmm. And I think I'd rather punt.
I don't like doing that.
I'd rather
like to put doing that off for a while.
Yeah, I'm like, I'd rather just punt that and be future Charlie's problem. So we're gonna do. Let me look. We're gonna at least start with standing farming. Get some of that out of the way. I need to relic crack. That I absolutely need to do. Maybe we could do an Archon hunt is another thing we could do. So if anybody wants to hop in for the other stuff, you are welcome. So Fox, if you want to hop in for the Netrocell and random standing farming, you are welcome to do that. But we are punting the EDA ETA for the evening anyway. Word of the day is it's funny. I can like Leo. I can read the syllables or the chunks of the word, but if you wanted me to say it, I would just it would be the way I would pronounce that.
Are you implying that's not the correct way to pronounce that?
We have an extra slot if anybody wants in. Starting with a Netrocell, just one. And then we'll just round out Cavia standing.
Your Netrocell.
Oh, man. Today
worked it.
Spent way too much time inefficiently looking for jobs and not being successful because job postings, like, you go to their website and it's not actually there, so they hired somebody and didn't go and close it. And so it was just this chasing shadows exercise all day, and I'm like, I'm not doing this on my own time anymore. Dug out an old laptop that is slow but works, and I will be doing that on the clock from here on out because I can't do it 100% of my free time anymore. I just can't.
What you need? For an old guy to build all this.
Ooh.
Somewhere to keep his goodies. They
Oh, I didn't realize they rotated, which I should have known that. We've gotten multiple different colors before. Okay.
All right. What's his is ours.
Yeah, it's awful, Zion. Like, and the companies that don't do that are the ones that don't post them on the job listings anyway, so you just have to go to their website to find it. And I don't have a problem doing that, but I don't know every company, so it's like, how do I find where to go? An unpaid assistant. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, which you're kind of going through it in your own way anyway. But there are very much nuances to the job postings as to whether I would be qualified or not. And it's one of those things that, like, I would have to read them. Because, like, I wonder if I could automate AI to do this. No, unfortunately. Do we still need one more? Yeah, you are welcome to hop in. A6, yeah, I've been trying out Frost again. Right now I'm still finishing his build, though I think I'm very close. I just need to finish leveling him up to put this slot on at this point. I don't love Frost. I don't hate Frost.
You just are Frost.
Yeah.
Metrocell action.
He's okay. He's okay. In theory, Ghosty, you just got that. I won't respond to any jobs that come into my email that were unsolicited, because I'm like, those just aren't going to exist. I've now set myself a 5-minute timer for TikTok each day, which, if I have a short to put on that I haven't been doing that lately, it's enough time to upload it and then get back off of the platform. Because if any of their tricks to making TikTok work, if any of the jobs that, like, if any of that was legitimate, then they wouldn't be advertising it, because people would just know and do it. I want to spend more time with Frost only because of Elmir Gemini skin. Leo, I appreciate the Gemini skins, and I'm glad they're an option for people. I don't like the lack of customization, in the sense that I like that if I didn't want to run this headgear, I could swap it around. So basically, if I could have any of the Proto Frame's head and then swap it with any body that I wanted that was available for the frame, so I could really customize, I might feel a little bit more appeal. But I also understand that that's me individually, and the Gemini skins are solid. Are we all in the elevator?
No.
Damn
Oh,
it,
you're
Cat.
fucking white. Not here.
The door didn't open for you, so you just came scurrying through a solid wall.
We're all Rexnor keepers.
Normal.
No wrong answers.
So, nice thing is with Frost, I will say, I think it, whoa. I will say that I find it interesting that you don't really need much strength, so you can, I probably have the highest range on him of any frame.
Access that terminal.
And you generate overguard for the team with a CC, which is interesting.
Metrocell is deep in this.
Oh, I don't need to be killing these guys.
Get control of a few terminals.
I, however, need to put casting shards on him, and I keep forgetting. And that cast is slow as hell. Oh, yeah. Absolute scammers. Absolute scammers. I don't need to be in here. Somebody's ahead of me. Hey, Tool. Are you running any Profit Taker later? most likely. I will be available in an hour or so, but no rush, because obviously I am the mooch out of the two of us. But if you are and have a slot, Kat, do you want in or no?
Nah.
All right, if you have one slot, I would run with you here in a bit. Can do bounties in EDA, ETA. Oh, cool, cool, cool. And any lawyer, hacker who advertises on Facebook claiming they can record. Oh, basically, if anybody contacts you on TikTok and you don't know them, and it's not. Honestly, even if somebody likes my content, like, come talk to me in stream first. Don't just random message me. Unfortunately, Zion messaged me and I had to respond. This will be a test to see if she's paid attention or not.
Choose the key, Glenn. Get ready for whatever happens next.
You know, you're up to 151 minutes, so you're never going to need credits again, basically.
Security override. Clear out the uglies to pop the door.
She was listening. Higher strength would be beneficial from more DPS build. But for that, he's mostly a weapons form. Yeah, I mean, I kill most things with all like, around is 4 with guns, and I just went straight range. Put precision intensify on to resolve any of my strength needs, more or less, and it's been fine. Oh, ads? I don't click ads. I just assume ads are lying to me. If I'm interested in something, I will, I'll have to go research it myself. And if I'm buying anything, I need to see somebody who at least somewhat knows what they're talking about, who is not being paid to tell me what they think of it. Conflicts of interest, or I'm not about those. I think this.
Why not?
I need casting speed shards on him. Oh, where is? There he is. He blended in. Your face, Ocker with Biting Frost and Freeze Force and Breach Surge goes hard on him. I don't, so I'm not using the weapon, but the other 3 I am. Though I haven't been using Breach Surge much, because most of the stuff I've been running, it just, I freeze them and then they just die. Because one of his augments is the one that with all the crit is just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I find there's only a half dozen advertisers that aren't running scam. Honestly, if it was even less than that, I would believe you.
Don't quit now.
Like, you can't communicate effective information over short form content. You can't get into the nuances of things that really matter. Which means if you're going to advertise, you're not going to advertise everything either. You're going to pick a highlight maybe, and that's about all you're going to get. And I'm like, I don't know if this is legitimate or not, so I assume it's not.
Everything you see online is legit.
Except everything I see online.
No. Only everything.
I did not mean to click that second button. Gotta go recast it now.
Rights are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
I do not have that weapon yet, 6. But I will keep that in mind because all I've been using are my dual Toxicas because I like them. And at least they're cold spores,
The
so
Akiko
thematic.
shines with its augment, but in fact, I would argue that Akiko is only really useful with the augment.
Which, did you say that's one that comes from a Nightwave, so I'll have to wait for that?
I forget if it's in Nightwave. I know you can. I'm pretty sure you can get it from one of the events that I think they do more or less yearly.
Even long form commercials or VS, just look at all the infomercials. Yeah, you right on that one. I like companies who are like, our product so stands for itself that we're not going to have an advertising budget. Those are probably my favorite. One, they don't waste my time, and two, if your product's that good, word of mouth will carry you through.
To see what you've got when you get back here.
Really, really ugly in radiation. Wait, how's Atlas?
Next time.
Trolling? I've never played Atlas, so I know he can make like boulders and whatnot. If that's what you're talking about. I've never used him.
Nobody uses Atlas. He's awful.
Ah, well, that'll be a test to see if Sun's lurking or not. The Ocucore was the most used secondary last year. Did they publish that data? That's interesting.
Yes, they do a year in review.
Interesting. Hi, Uncle Filthy. Actually watch Will Lear. That's true. Video game commercials. There we go. Red. Yeah, I can get by in video game commercials. Though in my mind, I guess they're probably better off just releasing it as like a YouTube trailer kind of thing. Do I have any...
Take that one. Oh, no.
there's also a red shard that you are selling in your shiny treasures.
My shiny treasures.
Mesa plus Frost is OP. Does my augment increase? Is it just me? Okay, it's just me that gets the cross. So it's just that they can't move. Where are you going?
Oh, we're doing standing.
Oh, I thought we were.
Oh, I don't know. Invite me, bitch. You've been playing more Claire Obscure? The soundtrack is killer, story's awesome, graphics are... Yeah, no, I really want to try that. And I don't know how long I'm going to successfully resist. I'm going to buy my Voca from Lloyd, and then I'll put us in a mission. Though I guess we're probably not going to... Probably could do this afterwards. But whatever. Fish. Exterminate and destroy in 60 decorations.
Why resist? I am squirreling away money until job security it becomes a thing. Because if I don't, once this job either ends or I get fired, I don't know how long I'll be without work. And so I'm basically just trying to spend money on the essentials. My exception will be if they throw a 75% boost coupon code at me. I'm not resisting it. I don't want to. Appreciate it more. Nope. I hate the guys you can't kill. I shoot them way too much.
Probably stop that.
Oh, it looks like it's worth the money, Uncle Filthy. I'll mull it over, because it does look really good. Six, stop giving Zion ideas, please.
I saw a few more down the hall. Figured I'd, go clean them up for you. But then, I saw you're pretty into it, so I figured I'd leave them for you. Figured you could use the practice. I'll get the next bunch, no problem.
You get out of the way. Kill, kill, kill. Oh, I'm whiffing. How am I whiffing with a shotgun? This is also true. What Uncle Filthy said to you, Zion, is also very true.
They were like, "Grr," and you were like,
That's my favorite line.
and you were like, that's cool. And I was like,
Wow. It's the best one.
I know I am.
It's just the rough part is like, you could say stupid stuff like that and it'd be great.
Instead, I'm just relentlessly horny.
Correct. No, Zion. Save that money. Hi, Shane. Welcome in. How is your Sunday or Monday going?
Your attention, please.
Good morning, so Monday.
Very well.
How many more of these do we have?
With your two
Your fish. What's my standing at? 15. Maybe run one more of these and then Voca.
Yep.
Hi, Joda. We're talking about how Zion should not be going to streams right now and gifting subs to streams with shirtless dudes on them. What? The 6? It's a fish. Are you in the elevator? You're typing in chat. Are you in the elevator? Yo, you weren't. I saw you run in. You were the last one in here, you whole shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're typing in chat. We're all standing here in the elevator waiting. Run, 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 run. Oh. Oh. See the angry red dots, just nothing on my screen.
Have you tried looking on your screen?
I did. It didn't work. Bananax.
Bananax, my beloved.
Everybody needs a love story, and yours is with Bananax.
The best one. Don't be jelly. Don't be gelling.
I can't control. It's a love story worth being jealous of. We're up the stairs. Man, I got very disoriented there. Hey, hold on a second while I shoot you. Okay, thank you. My problem with Saren is I can't play her too much because I just kind of run forward and hold down the trigger. And that's the gameplay loop.
Yeah. Your favorite.
Now, chat takes priorities. Fair. Cat can just speak. She just has
Why
to...
would I ever speak?
I mean, like I'll take the peace and quiet, but the problem is, if you're gonna type degeneracy, you might as well just say it. Yes, Zion, just because you got a paycheck, don't go spending it all at once.
Fun fact. The obscure in Claire Obscure. Expedition 33 is a reference to how obscure all of the game's menus and systems are. Claire Obscure. Expedition 33 casts you as a group of magical Instagram influencers, fronted by British Daredevil, on a mission to let everyone in the world grow old enough to get gray hairs. So honestly play it so we may all grow old together.
Already got gray hair, buddy. Okay, gonna trade in Voka for the last, and then you want to hit up some 99?
Yes, Daddy.
Okay. Ghosty and Fox, I'll send you invites if you'd like to do 99. No expectation, but you're welcome. I don't like your headcanon, 6. I don't like your headcanon. I have Revenant in... Oh, but you don't have his weapons. Wait, scientific. Hold on. I have Revenant in. Oh, you didn't have the weapon. Oh, we, assuming we're talking about the same thing, we are also getting beat up by those game modes this week. Yeah, the EDA ETA is painful this week. You don't have to do 99 bounties for. I think is I need the calendar missions. Am I stroking out?
You usually are, Sweetums.
What? Oh, or. Yep. Thank you. That's why. Yeah. So I was. I'm like. Where? And that's why I invited, and that was all I did. I just need to kill Techrot. Well, I mean, I guess that's what we all have to do. Does this... No, that's not helpful. I suppose... Oh, everybody drink your water. I suppose we'll start with this one and see how it goes. We'll probably have to do multiple anyway. You're not doing EDA, ETA? Okay, cool. We can... maybe after the 99 bounties? Unless you have other things you're doing. 1 second, I will catch up on chat now. You'll jip by the game right now if I play a horror game this week. If I do that, it's gonna fall on... Let me see when Baldur's Gate's gonna happen. Let me see when the Baldur's Gate's gonna happen. I have not talked to Sev in like 3 days. Because that one I have to coordinate with 3 other adults. Then... wait until I actually do it. Like... I will take you on that deal, but make me execute before you do anything. Because I really fucking hate horror games. I like watching horror games. But that way, if I'm flaky, then you can just roast me for being flaky and it ends at that. This isn't an update to the schedule. This is a heads up for the schedule. The degree of inefficiency on the John Hunt today, I just skipped the gym, which means it goes to tomorrow. Don't be surprised if I'm pushing it a few minutes late.
I'll be
tomorrow.
surprised, don't worry, sweetie.
I don't like having gym days on stream days. It's just awful in terms of just getting from point A to point B. But it's the hand I was dealt this week. There are always some people who... Wait. Oh. China also needs various occlusion IDs. There are always some people who report maliciously. Can you... Wait, can you report in this game? I didn't even know you could report in this game. In which case, I'm glad you can hide your ID, even though it's kind of shitty that you have to do it. I don't know what if I do a horror game, it's probably gonna end up being Final Fantasy. It's just wishful thinking.
True horror right there.
Resident
Final
Evil.
Fantasy 7. Who'd ever want to put themselves through that crap?
It'll probably end up being a Resident Evil game, I would guess, because I don't have very many. In Resident Evil 7, I think is the number. I think it's called like Biohazard or something. I got like 10 minutes into that game and gave up. So it's probably the closest I have. Like it'd be authentic because I got to the first scary part and I uninstalled.
Biohazard's just the original Japanese name of the series.
Gotcha. All right, we're at that. I've got to do one more cavia bounty, 2 rounds of another bounty. Perfect. That works, Tool. That works.
Because I can go walk my cats when you do that.
It's just how many kills did we get there? I'm gonna put us in the tech rot survival
Accuracy.
just so we can.
Accuracy. Accuracy.
Sure. Gym stream? I'd get kicked out of my gym if I was streaming in there. You're allowed to record yourself because it's a powerlifting gym and you don't get mirrors when you lift or during meets. So he doesn't have mirrors in most places. And so people are allowed to record for form work, or if he, he accepts when people like send him videos like, what do you think of the form on this, or this lift felt awful, blah, 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 that type of thing. But to have a stream going, I'd get kicked out. Had to report a guy that got butt hurt. The whole squad left and started flaming you. And Jay was running this obnoxious Valbon. Crazy lights over your skills, dropped you like 15 FPS, left after wave 3, and the rest of the squad followed. And they got, I'm not gonna say I haven't trolled my friends with the light show.
But that's different.
Like I say, I've only done it to my friends. And I would never flame anybody in chat. That's just childish. They should give you an option to turn down the particle effects of teammates. Do they have an
Pretty
option?
sure they do.
They do? Nice. Mm-hmm. I can say, when I played Guild Wars back in the day, and Final Fantasy for that matter, sometimes it's hard to see the AoE circles. And so you turn those down so you can see the mechanics.
Nothing like trying to do a parade with everyone's particles turned to max.
Yep.
Literally, your screen is just psychedelic colors.
Yep. Oh, I would. I genuinely want a home gym, like a full home gym. That's the dream right there. I killed my tech rot. I will go a little slower on the killing because I don't know what my next mission is. And I don't know how many kills other people need. Friends are one thing, this was pubs. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And honestly, the flaming's the bigger part of it. Like, somebody playing something, it's like, well, that's kind of annoying. And then you leave, like, that's how you respond to the annoying. The temper tantrum, not cool.
Yeah, only I get to throw temper tantrums.
Honestly, I'm not a fan of even like I know you said a free-to-play non-competitive game. I'm not a fan of toxicity in competitive games either. Like I still watch Rainbow Six Pro League, and those folks say just awful things on the stage to one another. And the one time somebody actually took offense enough to go and kind of like chest bump a little bit, didn't push, just chest bump. And I'm like, you run your mouth for an hour and a half, and the moment somebody actually starts to back it up, you just start cowards. I'm like, then shut your fucking mouth. It's just like Chihuahua behavior.
The good old Tijuana Twinkie.
Although some of those bastards will bite you. Like, they'll fight. They'll lose, but they'll fight.
My Chihuahua's safe. He's about to have literally no teeth left.
How old's that dog?
Approaching 10, I want to say. My guess would probably be like 8.
Oh, I thought he was a little older than that.
I'm almost certain my parents got him when I had started at my current job, which is just about to hit 10 years.
Word.
I forget if it was the summer I first started or like the summer after, but...
Talking about nerds, hey, that's how you get them on their demon arc. Because they're like, oh, my words just got me punched in the face and I wasn't strong enough to do anything about it. Maybe I should, if I'm going to say stupid shit, I should also train my body.
Well, I have a demon arc when you could have a semen arc.
Stop that. It's also, I will say...
Did I hear a little bit of a chuckle there? Did I hear a little bit of a chuckle?
Because I hate you. It's the same thing with road rage, though. It's always the, like, very out of shape, obese, and either Karens, and that's not just women. Like, the male Karens, I don't know what we call them, but we all know they exist. Or women, I'm like, you should not be instigating physical confrontation. You are not built for physical altercation. You should not be doing this. Darren. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. Where is Torment? I'd like to shoot him. Hey. Run. Do calisthenics, your body is the gym. Alright, so this is not me trash talking calisthenics. Great exercising. Absolutely great. I'm not interested. Like, I wouldn't stick with it because I'm not interested.
Weak.
In regards to calisthenics, I'm very weak. I call male Karen Steve. That's another good one too. Women are stronger than me in general, but those women that play Call of Duty and keep their cool are stronger than I could ever hope to be. From my understanding, a lot of women turn off the voice comms just because that community is like, ooh, a girl, I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna make fun of her. Oh, Chad's is another good one. Darren, Steve's, and Chad's. What do I need to do now?
Ooh, Amir wants you to harden up.
Boo. Interesting.
That's
On
always funny.
energy pickup, increase ability range. You don't see a lot of that. Ugh.
Scaldra with melee.
I hate that the arcane is the better option here because it's not even one roll with Kuva.
It's two.
Okay, who am I going to play on melee? Cully. I don't think I have any MR fodder, though. I do not. Will give you the Cedo just in case I actually need to shoot something for some oddball reason. And that was Scaldra, right?
Yes.
Hold on. Oh, just backpacks. Cool. I don't feel like female Call of Duty players generally rage like males. I find that it's a small portion that rages really loudly. They're just noteworthy because they're loud. Because by and large, like if all the time we played with CC, I don't think there was a major difference in the way she raged versus us. You know, there might be days that it's a little better or worse.
No, French came out when she raged.
It's also fun playing with her because whenever you would get the douchebag guy in chat, it's like, we were there to back her up if needed, but she's smarter than anybody who would be like that. So she never needed us to back her up. Did I? Please tell me I got that slide kill. I don't think I did. I did. Yeah. Oh, I probably shouldn't be tethering these guys, should I? No.
Spore buildup. That can spontaneously form a creature that'll absolutely buff your therapist up attacks bracket. Shoot off any buildup and you shouldn't have a problem.
Oh, I forgot about. I should have played. I guess we only need 75, but I probably should have played like Gara.
Excalibur.
Nah, that would have been. Yeah, good call. Good call. I have been accused of white knighting by a streamer. I 100% deny it as it would ruin the whole. I don't actually know what that word means.
White knighting.
No. White knighting I do. The what? The word.
Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude is taking pleasure in someone else's pain, or like finding it humorous, or not remotely a sexual thing. It's just finding joy in others' pain, essentially.
Oh, so
Usually
six.
not
So
taking-
6. Yeah, I'm gonna say 6. Okay. Yep. I understand now. Where does that word derive from?
It's German.
Okay.
I don't
yes,
know what
yes.
the translation is, but
Yeah. No. I hear it now. Yeah.
You're gonna lose that scrubber, bucko.
Languages are probably
Making decisions.
my greatest area of being naive, lowest intelligence. Oh, we teabag? Alright. Dude has a I find it interesting that a shield holds up in this combat. Hey, Chris! How's it going, friend? How are you this fine Sunday? Back with Doritos. Not giving up on the Funyuns, Zion?
How could you give up on Funyuns?
Well, the last couple of times in Discord, that's what she's been munching on. Thinking that she's
Like
being
a good
quiet and
girl.
it's just in the background. Oh, I wish I'd have been Excalibur for this. I forgot I can't tether them for the melee kills. Having a pretty chill day. Lovely. I had a very inactive day. I wouldn't say chill, but I had a very inactive day.
I definitely had an inactive day after yesterday.
Yeah, well, yesterday was my chill and inactive day. Today was my inactive, but didn't feel chill. Except again, finding that old laptop I can take in and get things done without the employer's prying eyes getting in the way.
Remember, if someone actually asks you about it, it's for the porn.
Dr. Clutch, what may I ask what you're doing? Well, the porn sites wouldn't load on my work laptop, so I brought my own. Oh yes, what flavor of Doritos? And I'm fine not being good with Glaves.
Scalda is distracted, I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this. Don't worry, I'll share. Instructions open.
Get out of the doorway, I can't land, you bastards! What time, or do you have a specific time you're taking your, what a weird sentence, taking your cats for a walk?
Whenever you
Okay, just whenever.
swap over to Tool. The profit taken. Anywhere between 9 and 10, preferentially.
My time, yeah, it has to be my time.
Yes.
So basically just sometime in the next hour. Super. Oh, I missed. Oh, my laptop's for research. Yes, it is. Super ready for tonight to be done with. Woke up late, had to rush to get ready for work, and luckily it's your Friday. That's the worst start to a day, because you never feel like you catch up until it's bedtime. You just kind of get to reset the next day. Siam shoots out blades. I don't have that one yet.
And that one costs pathos clamps.
Is that the weapon that you get? Or no, you said clamps, not. Because Cully has a gun in there too that I still need to get.
Yeah, he has the router. No, the inside Teshin's cave in the Daviri, you can purchase any of the melee weapons and get the blueprint for outside of Daviri. And the Siam is one of them. And it's a great heavy spam weapon if you want to deal with heavy spam.
I don't like heavy spam. Cully I tolerated on. Wait. Zion?
It might be a little bit different with the Siam, just since the point with the heavy spam is basically like throwing out the energy blades that Xcal does.
Oh, I gotcha. Kat, will you ban Zion? She's trash talking Cool Ranch Doritos, and I am not accepting of that. Path Assist is pretty fun. I think I have that. I just haven't leveled it up yet. As IT support for the Canadian government, I legit request to unblock some adult site stuff, and there's some very questionable adult site stuff that had it. I see what you're doing. Okay, yeah. I follow you, Savant. Cupcake! Hello! Happy Sunday! Hope your day's going well. I need to go to the bounty board. Maybe one more mission. Add in 5 minutes, folks. Oh, give me that topaz shard. I don't care about your birthday. Go away. I don't care about your birthday. Go away. Kill 200 tech rot with melee weapons. Guess who's playing Excalibur now?
What's a melee weapon?
Ah. I'm putting us back in the... Oh, nope, we're doing this one. It rotated. Tool, if you were there, maybe in like between the 5 to 10 minute area, I'd be available. Let's see. Unban Zion permanently. No. We're banning her. She's trash talking the good Doritos. Cupcake? You're dancing on thin ice. This is my line. Doritos. I actually don't eat Doritos very often. But the Cool Ranch ones are my favorite. Okay, alright, so tool has 15 minutes, so maybe we'll run 2 more then. Of the 99 stuff.
Charlie was born to be a hypocrite.
Oh, Cupcake, your message up there, it makes me think of the like, little gif where the little guy's standing there and like the room's all around. It's like, I'm fine. And it's like, no, I'm so sorry you're not feeling well, my friend. Oh, I hope we can serve to be a distraction, even if it's just a minor one. All right, Cupcake, I understand my taste buds lack elegance. I understand. I'm right on this one, though. No, I don't. Well, I don't eat the Doritos often because they're not healthy. When I do, Cool Ranch is the best. They're threatening to ban Zion over the... am I just going to clear out... we're just going to ban everybody over this. Zion, it is impossible for you to have the high ground. Like you as the individual, it is impossible.
Damn.
Oh, I got Leo and Tool on my side. Is this the Civil War now? Basically, the Civil War just breaks out, just kind of flavor of the day kind of thing. No, all right, no. Let's be real. The only army in that group is Cupcake because she's literally trained to fight. Like, Zion will just watch the battle, eating her Funyuns. Or starts curls in the fetal position. Well, then there we go. I'll just run away and leave Leo back to take the fall. Kettlebrand chips, that's... Alright, low-key, those are good. I think they're not the most... Though. Yeah, I don't think they're the most popular, but that does not mean they shouldn't be more popular.
I mean, everyone knows the real best chips are ketchup chips.
You know why they call them house brothers?
No, not Leo. It just a joke, Leo. Just a joke. And welcome in, Tech Man. Welcome in. I hope your Sunday's going well. You have a 6-foot trophy to show you know how to fight. Literally a trophy significantly bigger than you to show how big of a badass you are.
Getting choked out. Fix it.
All salt and vinegar is the worst.
Ooh, all dressed is good too, but all dressed in ketchup chips. Tied.
Don't gotta run fast, just gotta run faster than the slowest one. Yep, that's your bear survival strategy, by the way, friends. Keep your cardio up enough so that one of your friends runs slower than you. The trophy is the fighting weapon. Had to carry it out
I
for
wanna make a
you.
trip to fucking Canada for Canadian chips again.
That's just you getting in touch with your people, though.
They got good food, my man.
Now, when I hear what they do with French fries, I'm intrigued.
Poutine. God, poutine is so good.
Like, we're down here and it's like, huh, I'll make a burger, let's use donuts. I'm like, no, fuck you.
They're up there and gravy and cheese curds. Get it, boy.
Oh, Agile, no Savant? I need to change my message so that I'm apologizing to people for having to go into Agile.
Situation critical.
We should probably not let one. I'll clear B, just in case. It's cool. Hey, you like slide in melee. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Cupcake. That is very kind of you. I don't know if they let Savant out of Agile until he,
You would have to reload stream.
yeah, until he has to reload, so I'll thank you on his behalf. It's a 30-minute. That was supposed to be
the thing that YouTube was doing, where they were giving you hour-long unskippable ads if they detected an ad blocker.
Oh man. The thing is, though, that's only gonna work for like a week. Then the people who develop the ad blocker will make it so that they change it. They'll find out how they detect it and then change it to make it not detectable by that means.
I've also come across sites that found a way so when they detect the ad blocker, they just make it push more ads to you instead of blocking the ads. And they leave a little notice saying, like, you'll see less ads if you remove your ad blocker. It's like, bruh. It's just impressive at that point.
Game lost an hour a day in the update. Wait, do ad blockers, because I don't have it on for Twitch, do they work on Twitch? I assumed they didn't. Yep. Oh, they do? Oh, interesting.
Yep.
I mean, the thing is, unless you're somebody who streams to, you know, thousands of people, the ad revenue doesn't help us. Subs and donations, like that stuff, when the community is generous like that, but Twitch is not generous on the ad side of things. I don't know how it is on YouTube. No idea. I also like that I have lost Savant's support due to my chip flavor preferences. I am gonna head to the exit. You pay for turbo? That is something that I would like to do if I actually get an actual work from home job again. That's something I think I'd consider doing, because then it'd be easier to support everybody in
I'm still
multiple
upset,
ways.
That they removed Turbo from Amazon Prime. Because it used to be that if you had Amazon Prime, you got Twitch Turbo with it.
That was never gonna last.
More contamination is getting out of hand. Start holding your breath.
I mean, it lasted a long while at the very least, but
That makes sense why Twitch would be a little bit ahead of the game, though, because Amazon has the resources that an ad blocker update hits, and then their team's immediately addressing it. Yeah, you mod for way too many channels to not have that cupcake. Shall we do... does Turbo still help streamers? I was assuming it shortens streamers on ad revenue. So I don't know the exact numbers because I'm so small. I can't tease this stuff apart. But I get, if I look at the analytics, you get an ad revenue column and then a Turbo ad revenue. And Turbo ad revenue is always higher, and I'm going to presume there are fewer Turbo users than there aren't. So how much it does, that part I can't speak to, but there is a difference in categories. You thought mods had it auto disabled? Nope. Sav throws his Prime sub at me. I think Ket throws your...
yes, I also use my Prime.
And it's whenever they get hit with ads, they're like, oh, it's time to click it again.
I wish I could just set the Prime sub to auto renew.
I don't understand why you can't. I guess it's because you could... Well, the thing is, if you let your Prime expire, then it just wouldn't work. There's that going on. Not everybody gets an ad. Not everybody gets the determined amount of ads in terms of time. What ads you get is determined by your cookie data. Oh, interesting.
Cookie.
Oh, look at your fox. It looks cool. Oh, that's what I just heard. What'd you... Is that bugged? It has to be bugged, right? If it's not bugged, this is terrifying. Please tell me this is bugged.
Nope.
It has to be. It has to be. I'm gonna go with terrifying. I'm gonna go with absolutely terrifying. I'll try it when we get back out and see if it fixes. That's gonna haunt you. Yep. Oh, I'm not clicked into the game.
When?
I got off the motorcycle too soon. Go away, Zion. Starting your last round of Damus bounties is gonna be done. Perfect.
The lights flicked as he looked up at them, and they stopped with his glare.
Yes.
He cleared his voice, and the whispers stopped. Charlie Clutch, the CEO of the mainframe. His muscular body shone through his all-black suit. He looked at each of his board members before his gaze landed on his secretary, Saren. This meeting, he paused, looking at her again, is over. Thank you so much for staying. Saren, he licked his lips. I want you to stay. The rest of the men hurried out of the room as he approached her. I think we need to go over the notes. He smiled, and she returned her smile back up at him. He reached over and flipped off the lights. Some things can better be reviewed in the dark.
How did you read that with a straight face, Zion?
I hear Skulls will want these things back, but
That's what I started to laugh at, by the way. I'm like,
good thing you're not as smart as Skulls.
this chaotic human managed to read this with a straight face. The model bug we found some. Oh, so it's that model. Okay, so that bug is not a new one. I had not experienced that bug before, and it was terrifying.
Terrifyingly cute.
Oh, it took you 3 tries? Okay. I'm gonna say, I'm like, how the world do you read that with a straight face? I'm stuck. I need more enemies.
Hell Scrubber ready for you.
Oh my. What am I gonna do with you two? I'm surprised on survival missions. They don't either decrease the rate a little bit of the energy or oxygen or whatever it is, life support that drops, because what they give us is seldom needed, outside of Deviri, of course.
Beepus.
Is that what Jing, is that what that looked like on your end as well? Or does it look normal on your end and it's bugged on mine? Hi, Tigress. How is your Sunday or Monday going? Welcome in, welcome in. I hope it's going well. So far, these calendar missions have not been nearly as terrible as last week's.
They're not going to be as bad as last week's. There's not the one mission.
Last week's were rough. No, Jody, you can't say that because Thursday would be close to Friday and my week would be over and I'd be looking down the barrel of relaxation. No, Fox. Oh. Hey, I see your name. Hey, where are you?
Not just Hell Scrubbers coming out of the rocks.
Why do I not
Some stuff we might be interested in.
Oh, my word. It was throwing you in this corner.
The line too? You hit this
My incompetence caused you to have to res yourself.
come down here to do the minimum, did you?
Sounds about right.
Your work week is over tomorrow. It's Thursday. I'm jealous. Would you like to cover for me for a week?
I will.
Sweet. Work your job and then go to mine.
Done.
I'm not concerned about a job performance.
Perfect. That doesn't perform.
Yeah, good, because I was going to read Smut and play what gotcha games.
Look, Arknights is about to give us some cool characters. I need to prepare for it.
You're going to continue secretly diagnose. Secretly diagnosing Zion. And now you're going to do that with me. Like, Zion just has insomnia. That's not hard to see. I think if she sleeps, degeneracy goes down. Well, actually, it'll probably increase because she'll have more energy. That was the end of 99. Oh, you'll do my work week? Oh, Cupcake, that's fine too. Honestly, you'll probably do better at it than Kat, because at least she'll be able to talk to my colleagues. I think Kat would just scare my colleagues. Oh, you're using Savagos Shadow to res yourself. Good, good, good. Tool, where are you at? In how much longer are you going to be, Tool? And do you have anybody, Tool, or Fox and Ghosty? Oh, Ghosty's going to sleep. 2 a.m. Appreciate the runs, Ghosty. I hope you have good sleep. So yes, okay, so Cupcake will cover my shifts. And I'll sleep. I need new colleagues. No, being afraid of Cat makes sense. You'll be done in a few? Okay.
Wait a minute.
What am I doing now? So when Tool finishes up in a few moments, we are going to do Profit Taker. It's just Tool, so it'll be Tool, Profit Taker. Fox, you still running? Do you want to do some Profit Taker, buddy? Do I want overtime? They won't pay you for the overtime, Cupcake. I'm salary, not hourly, so do not work extra. Get out. Honestly, if you want to leave early, it's fine. Yes, we're farming credits. Do you want in, Zion? Nope. Rose is going to walk cats and actively does not want to do Profit Taker. So you do not watch what I do, Cupcake. I try to thin the herd a little bit on the ads because Tool, Blessing is up yet if you want to go to a relay and try to get one before. Oh, right. You guys joined. Let's go see if we can get it credit, Blessing. Fox and Zion, my apologies on that one. But yes, Cupcake, you are not going to want to watch what I do, because I'm just going to thin the herd, because every time I kind of know what the phase is, I'm like, oh, it's this time. Tool then kills that phase, and the next one begins. So I kind of try and keep an eye on things, but I'm not the sharpest tool in Tool Shed. Oh, perfect. Kat, are you sitting at your computer with your mic muted, still typing in chat? Or are you on your phone while walking your cat? And she didn't say anything, so it's got to be phone. Oh, Leo, you started it. Oh, no. I may not be the sharpest tool in the tool shed, but a hammer is still important. Let's go! Oh, and we're all here? That was you, right, Fox? Because I heard the blessing before I got in, and then I was looking at chat. No, okay, perfect. Okay, so then... Fortuna? I don't have anybody here to ban you, Zion. I'll write myself a note and do it later. I'm not going to hit anybody, Cupcake, even though I pretend that I would hit somebody. And I'm well aware that's not what you're asking. I'm just setting a precedence that I don't answer such questions. Nix. Tool, do you want me to run anybody else? I've just been running Nix, so I'm not a problem. Oh, it's still gross. Go whatever I want? Cool.
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started. Final phase.
How come I sometimes have to watch this and sometimes I don't? You're responsible for your own life. I'm not raising anyone. Fair enough. Fair enough. Go away, Zion. So my my arch gun's weak. And it probably doesn't need a whole lot of care. I just forget in between streams. I forget. Oh, and Carmen is a weekly. Interesting. Yes. Yeah, no, go away, Zion. I thought I said it. If I didn't, my bad. You know, I gotta apologize to Zion for all the years of calling her Mesa Mommy and bugged her about Mesa. I realized that she hates Mesa and her favorite frame is... Oh. It checks out, Savant, but the problem is... Yeah... Like, you have the devs acknowledging that... It's Mesa's her favorite frame. That we're kind of stuck. The Rhino joke won't work as well. I need to make an actual profit taker build. Oh God, we're gonna let that come. We're not gonna partake in that part of the conversation. When you put it in that perspective that the devs know, it's surreal. It's just lore accurate. Yeah, Joda, so at some point what I need to do off stream, I need to come in here and I need to truly learn the mechanics. Because I get the gist of it. But for now, Tool, I talked to Tool, and Tool was like, I'm going to be farming this for credits anyway, and Tool, I don't know, can do it in 3-4 minutes. He doesn't speed run it, but he can do it very quickly, which is why he's like, your lives are on your own, because he's just going to clear it. And so a little bit of mooching, and I have learned, the first time I did this, I learned thin the herd. If you don't have the kit to kill Prophet Taker herself well, thin the herd. So my goal has been to thin the herd and not cause Tool to have to res. Hold on, I'm a little behind on chat, which I don't need to pay attention super intently on that.
We did it. We did it. Get in there, Tenor. Rip out anything you think might help our cause. What's that sound?
Hey, son, you're off work tomorrow? Oh, do you work? I've never actually asked you what you work, your work shift. Do you work any kind of rotating shift, or do you typically work tomorrow and you just have it off? Ever? Popless Rebel, welcome in. I have been in chats with you. Not, you know, I wasn't the most vocal person, but I've been in streams. I mean, when you were there, so I at least recognize your name. How was stream? Tell me what you did, what you were up to. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Echo. Thank you, Bad at Games for the follows. I appreciate it. My name's Charlie. We're actually catching the community at a reasonably mild moment, which is a joy. Typically, I'm a psychologist and I like talking health, wellness, physical health, mental health. It doesn't matter. Or Warframe. I'm a filthy casual. Oftentimes, chat's just degenerates and I lose control over it. My point. I know you, so I recognize your name. You and I have never spoken. I've just been in streams where you were also in chatting. I don't work from home anymore, but when I worked from home, I would lurk a lot, and so my entertainment would be people streaming. And so I got your name periodically, from periodically just randomly being in the same streams. Phenom! What's up, buddy? Welcome in. I'm gonna die doing this to catch up on folks. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Popless, Zoka, DJ, and Floplow? Hope I got that right. I butcher names a lot. Oh, Evo's here. What's going on, Evo? I'll be exposing Phenom for giving a good word to you. Well, thank you, Phenom. Actually, maybe it's Phenom's stream that I'm just forgetting, because he was one of my most common. I'd chat a little bit while I was in the middle of work tasks, and then I'd lurk like almost every day. And thanks. Is chat still off the rails? No, chat. You guys be on your best behavior. Phenom, so I haven't been off of work from home for a little while. But apparently, Phenom's channel's getting a little bit more degenerate as well. Yeah, and Cupcake put it perfectly. It might be chaos, it might be degenerate. It's a lovely degeneracy, not you don't need to go take a shower afterwards because your soul got dirty. I don't have a best behavior, just it's just not as bad of one. The problem is that so I often stream with a couple of my friends, Sav, who is on working night shift right now, and Kat stepped away for a bit. But oftentimes they're here and they're intertwined with the community as well. And then Toblerone is a mod who plays Baldur's Gate every once in a while. So you will hear another voice from time to time. The Cat's a degenerate too. Already loving stream. Just be careful. Don't take for granted the brain cells you have, because they progressively die the longer you're here. And I don't take responsibility for the damage that happens. Objection, hearsay. You've admitted it. It's not hearsay when you've said it. Feed on. What's a brain cell? You'll fit right in. You'll fit right in here. And that goes for both Soka and Baddick Games. I realize you both said the same thing. More like sanity? No, I respect that too. Funnily enough, the brain cells I've lost in this stream, my sanity has remained more or less stable. And I don't know how. Oh, I need those. I had a friend who used to work downtown Ottawa for the Supreme Court. I noticed a lot of loitering, often by drunks in the area one night. Wait, hold on. I need to stop reading yours because they either lead into something that I don't want to say or the worst joke and I have to boo you. I need to stop. I feel like you're like, oh, I'm going to learn something here. And I'm like, no, I just walked into it. Okay, it was okay. At least it wasn't something I didn't want to say. Oh, I suppose I'm supposed to do this too. I don't know if the bot did it or not. I guess I'm supposed to plug the Discord as well. So if you end up liking to hang out around here, and you really want those brain cells gone, there's the Discord. You don't suffer from insanity. It's late to the point of being very late, hopping off since bad call. Yeah, appreciate the raid. Yeah, you take care of yourself. Sleep tight, Populus. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Insanity is just another way of saying that you're in the sanity. I like that. I like that. Since you asked what your work hours... Oh, do we lose Fox? Or Fox, are you done? I'm gonna invite you in case we lost you. You're done? You got it. Laptop's getting spicy. Yeah, there's a lot going on in that mission. Anyone with 4K points to spare, that will let you... Do I replay it? Do I replay? Because it's on a timer and it's already been played. Chat, do I replay it?
Thanks to that data you gathered, Biz can slow Prophet Taker's sentient shield adaptation long enough for you to do some real
All right. Let me get through this cutscene. I will replay it as soon as I leave. Let me not hold down the, slow down the mission. What you are about to hear is a mutiny. You're about to hear a mutiny. It was written by Cupcake, who's in chat. It was narrated by Zion, who is in-game and often in chat, and then sent to my mod, Toby, to make it a point redeem. Where is it? There it is. It's on a cooldown? Why am I getting cooled down? What the hell? Alright. Actually, no, I can replay it through sound alerts. That's what I can do. My apologies for your ears and your brain cells.
The lights flicked as he looked up at them, and they stopped with his glare. He cleared his voice, and the whispers stopped. Charlie Clutch, the CEO of the mainframe. His muscular body shone through his all-black suit. He looked at each of his board members before his gaze landed on his secretary, Saren. This meeting, he paused, looking at her again, is over. Thank you so much for staying. Saren, he licked his lips. I need you to stay. The rest of the men hurried out of the room as he approached her. I think we need to go over the notes. He smiled, and she returned her smile back up at him. He reached over and flipped off the lights. Some things can better be reviewed in the dark.
That's part 1. Part 2 and 3, I think, are... Yes, Cupcake said part 2 and 3 are done. They're en route. Apparently I'm a Saren simp. Zion likes erotic fanfic, and Toby likes to troll me as the mod. Here we are. Thank you, Phenom. Saren is great. Son, you told me your schedule and then I got distracted by that. If you post that again, I will read the message that you sent that I did not respond to. I've spent, whoa. I've spent a lot of time gushing about how much I love Saren. Have you heard yourself talk about Atlas ever? Because I have one Saren with 2 loadouts. How many Atlases you got, buddy? And that's the other mod who just moaned into the... That's your first, like, we have new people here. That's your exposure to them, just for the record.
I know.
This is Kat. You'll hear a lot of her. My apologies. Yes.
Ooh, cage time.
Kat has a button for that now, by the way.
I just press one button next to my keyboard, and I'm in a cage.
Satellite just moved. Nev's crew must have figured out our bypass. It's real.
Poems. Yes, Cupcake, you are absolutely the creative writer of the group. Oh. Did I just hear AO3?
Fanfic site.
What's that?
Fanfic site.
Oh. Yeah, I often need things that the internet knows really well explained to me. No, that was Zion that was Cupcake fanfiction and Zion narrated.
I mean, it could be on AO3.
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
I don't have to apologize. I feel the need to. You know, as the streamer, what the audio that hits this channel is my responsibility. And some things people just don't deserve to have to go through. That's name's Steep Sugar. Alright, since you asked about my work, consists of. I did miss your message. Basically, you work from home to complete a task or quota and only go into an actual building if you're needed. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Look, Cupcake, if it passes the mod's approval, I will. There's a reason I'm not roasting you, and I roast Cat. Cat moans into the microphone.
This is slander.
Why are you so much louder than before?
I would never do such a thing.
Nope. Wrong way. You want in for profit take or no?
No. Profit taker's icky.
Icky, yes. I need money.
I just sell myself on the corner.
I would love a story about you could do it. I just heard what you said.
What?
I was trying to respond. I was actively trying to respond in chat, to chat, and I broke.
Final phase. Thanks to that data you gathered, Biz can slow Profit Taker's sentient shield adaptation long enough for you to do some real damage. Then, so,
The shields will be impenetrable.
Sparky,
I was gonna say, Zion, I was gonna say, you're at your computer right now. I hate the index, Joda. I hate it so much.
It made me vomit a little.
I
by
hate
saying that.
I hate the index so much. I work with a school district, but don't know how rough it may be for an elementary school psychologist, either pay wise or on the job. So my take on child psychologist, I think you got to have the right heart to work in that line. I have a buddy, he's not a psychologist, but he works in the family systems realm, and oftentimes that includes children, and I'm like, to work there, you gotta have the right heart for it. It's one of those, if it's what your passion is, it can, that life contentment, my purpose for getting out of bed in the morning can be met despite how difficult it is. You had to requeue. Do we need to like break the party and, because it says active on mine, do we need to requeue? Hey Rune, welcome in. Hope your Sunday's going well. Okay, breaking the party, and then we'll reform.
You can launch me into the stratosphere.
Did I see? Was that you, Active. Wait.
Credits for dishonest work. Keep your voice down. We've got a cover to maintain.
Oh, I missed something. You're in IT for a school district? Is that tech? Is that what? Am I putting that? Did I understand you correctly? And yeah, your battery's probably dead by your AI boyfriends. I didn't have a chance to set it up, Cupcake. I'm sorry. I wanted to. I just didn't have the opportunity today. Job hunting was very inefficient today, to the point that I didn't even make it to the gym.
Only 6 Scion?
Credits for dishonest work. Keep your voice down. We've got a cover to maintain. Final phase.
Son, you're grounded. I can't ban you, apparently. Every time I say to ban somebody, nobody gets banned, so you're grounded. That is the perfect assessment, Cupcake. You hit the nail right on the head. Although, can we swap the shrimp out for rice? I've been really enjoying rice lately. And the steak will stand on its own. Very long day, lots of relics opened. Did you get anything good? Joda told me... Sion, are you in the elevator? Or it's not an elevator, but it serves the same function. What the fuck?
What?
You cannot ban the project.
Once that mother hits the overcharge radius, we're done for. No second chance.
Yeah, see, Sion, I guess, has the same condition Cat does, where you get involved in chat and forget that you're playing the game.
What?
I'm right.
You're rude.
But I'm right. Thing I got was some towel shards from your EDA and Ripka ribbons and some plat. I mean, it might have been a difficult day, but it sounds like a good day. Towel forges are always useful.
Am I useful?
No.
Crossroad, yo.
Isn't that exactly what I get to brag about? Now, let's face it. Y'all witness me be wrong more than I'm right. Let's just be real. Oh no, Rune. We took a look at both EDA and ETA. Our frames, Kat and I did, our frames and weapons are all terrible. I think I have one usable gun and nothing else for all of them. This week's gonna be real rough. The worst part, when I was in my foundry accepting a few things to requeue them, like, you know, kind of how you do like Forma and whatnot, I accidentally grabbed a Nidus, and Nidus was one of my frames. I'm like, this is awful. I'm not building him anytime soon.
That's rude.
Archives, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Happy Sunday or Monday, depending on where you are. I'm glad you're here. I missed some messages.
You usually do, sweet.
I do. And Cookie. Oh, I want cookies now. I appreciate the follow. I am so glad you are here. I'm getting bullied by Profit Taker a little bit. I admit it though. Look, any doctor that doesn't say, I am painfully aware of how little we know, ain't a doctor you should be talking to. Because we know very little. Grand scheme
I know
of things.
everything.
Grand scheme of things, we know very little. We as humans. Please don't. Please don't. No, not you. Not you. You're safe, Cookie. You're safe. You just, now I just want, more like chocolate chip cookies. So being subjectively right isn't always the same as being situationally right. Right? Sure. I'll accept that. Subjectively right's an opinion.
Nope.
Situationally, funny enough, being
Always
correct,
right.
being correct when you've taken the factor of like the context of the situation, there's intelligence.
Is this a bad time?
My EDA
Oh,
loadout is
murderous
terrible. My
intent.
ETA, what's that?
Satellite just moved.
I said hello, murderous intent.
Oh.
It's realigning.
That's cat CAT.
He's taking a stroll across my desk to get up to the window.
As
Even
one
though
does.
he 100% can just jump to the window frame.
As one does.
Gotta shake his furry little butt in front of me.
All right, so Dreary Cookie, what's your favorite kind of cookie?
Themselves, obviously. The cat's nickname is Murderous Intent. Or Mint for short.
This means Toblerone is now in chat. This is my favorite point, Redeem. I didn't listen to it when it was an actual thing, so it's new to me. And I like it.
Keep on meaning to put a couple more that can random in with that one.
Hi, Toblerone! I'm here. Yeah, oh, this is true. We have a cookie and a cupcake. I don't know what. Cupcake, you were much quicker on that one than I was. Oh man, we're getting a whole damn bakery in here. The day we get ice cream, we're complete. Somebody asked a question, and I was gonna respond to it. Oh, the cat's name's Marissa Intent. I don't know what the cat's actual name is, but if you see pictures, you ever see pictures of that cat wants to murder you.
I
And
did actually post a new one in anything chat.
oh, nice. So if you're on the Discord, there's a picture of Murderous Intent, and
Murderous Intent is the white and brown one, and then the all black one is Rehab, aka Peter. Peter is his real name, Rehab is his identity.
always looks strung out on drugs.
He's so goofy. You should see the way that cat runs. He has the weirdest run for a cat I have ever seen.
Probably double chocolate chip cookie. Respect. That is a very respectable answer to the cookie question. Now, yep, in Toblerone, I want cookies and cupcakes now. Zion, go to bed. Yes, yep. So cats.
But what about oatmeal raisin?
No.
Okay.
I like that a firm no was enough to end that conversation.
Previous win done for. No second chances.
The reason you see the cutscene sometimes and sometimes you don't is the party leader gets it. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Tool. So long as it's not something that... Actually, I hopped in Bardini's stream the other day as lurking, and I saw he was watching the cutscenes. I'm like, okay, if he's getting the cutscenes, he would have not. What'd you do now? Read your message up above. I ignored your cookie statement? I can make you sourdough, chocolate chunk cookies. Ooh, yes. I went back up cupcake. Delicious sounding. If I miss a message and I'm supposed to respond to it, you are free to post it again. And then I'll try and get it the next time. Claim my night wave? Yeah, you're not the only one that gets annoyed when I don't do that. Oatmeal raisin? Yeah, nah. Nope.
No. Look, they're sinking with the ore. Shield's going back up. Outwelder, deal with those pylons. Shields are waning. Whatever you're doing, it's working. That did it. Aim true, Outwelders.
You should try making chocolate chip cookies with Swedish chocolate. Ooh. That seems cultured.
One day at work, one of my delivery guys brought in his Swedish grandmother's homemade meatballs.
Those are
They were the best
delicious.
goddamn things
Oh, they're delicious.
I've ever had. It was literally just one of those tinfoil trays, and it was just meatballs. Just, oh, it was...
Yep, yep. That's the meal.
That's all I needed.
Unclaimed rewards. The thing is, I will, if I remember Zoka, I'll claim them. Toblerone, when I say Toblerone, I'm talking about old Toby in chat. He said it to me before, and I just feel this undying urge to just refuse to claim them when he tells me to. Oh wait, Toby said it too? Oh, I didn't even see Toby's. I missed your message, Toby. Oh, see, now I don't want to do it. All right, add in 2 minutes, folks. My apologies for you going into ad jail. After this mission, I will have to determine if I'm willing to claim my Nightwave rewards. Oatmeal raisin is fine as long as there is chocolate chunks in it. At that point,
no, it defeats the purpose.
Yeah, at that point, just eat the just make them chocolate.
Oatmeal raisin is big pog.
Is what?
Big pog. Like poggers.
Nope, get the hell out of here. Come on, Toby, that's got to be a bannable offense. You joined to an ad? Welcome in, Alpha. Enjoy the ad. Toblerone answers a button image. And folks who are new, that's a word you're going to hear a lot around here. Oatmeal raisin cookies are not healthy.
Sorry, Daddy? Yeah, they are.
They are not healthy.
Yeah, they are. Oatmeal's healthy, raisins are healthy, oatmeal raisins are healthy.
How much protein you eat today?
53 grams.
Not enough.
Continuing to overcharge the ore. At this rate.
Too much if you ask me. Look, last time I ate over 100 grams of protein, I didn't feel good the next day. Obvious connection.
Oh, come on, Chris. Don't get sucked into it. Everything in burgers are healthy? I mean, if you eat a homemade burger, so not fast food, you have the bun is low calorie-ish because there are low calorie options, and like, I'm not gonna call it healthy, but you can maximize the nutrition and value of it. You're still gonna have calories are gonna be higher on it, but there are worse things you can eat. You can fit a burger into a balanced diet.
Is a hot dog a taco?
And I hate you. In fairness, you can fit cookies into a balanced diet as well.
That mother hits the overcharge radius with
That's in all fairness. It's all about moderation.
There she is.
You can fit some cookies down my throat.
What's with the row of S's? Yeah, I would like to know that as well, Toblerone.
Butts.
I didn't claim my Nightway rewards. I'm okay with it. Yes, Joda, you're absolutely right. I mean, honestly, any food can fit into a balanced diet. It's quantity is the issue. You could eat a donut every day of your life and be healthy. It's the totality of the diet that matters. Hot dog? Is that a pinnable comment? Hot dog equals taco confirmed. Is that pinnable?
I don't need a good reason to pin something. I just need the command.
heads up, Sparky.
Is this? What? Not joking, platonic.
Outwelder, deal with those pylons. Shields away.
Oh, I'm doing damage.
Whatever you're doing is working. The shields are vulnerable.
In pain. In pain, Zion. Not sure if I responded to your previous message since ad jail. Can you hear me now? Oh.
Oh?
Those are delicious. Soka, are you? You can hear me? Though I've had those before. Those are delicious. I think
Therefore you are.
the I'm pretty sure Mama Clutch puts these in a fudge recipe of hers. I am not a cook, a chef of any kind, so I can't tell you any more details than that. Yes. It's funny, I loathe cooking. Father Clutch, until Father Clutch did his therapy, his love language was food. Now it's food and words. But Mama Clutch will also bake and make sweets.
Is this a bad time?
Welcome back from ad jail. I need to make that the alert.
I just moved. Nev's crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
Sparky, we're running out of time. You have to kill her now.
Water. See, I like the way Leo uses the everybody drink water. I will need to refill my water. I'm literally out. I hate the who's there is awful. I forgot you made that a command. I hate you. All right, for context for people who are new here, Isha Rose is Cat. Cat is in Discord with me. Cat is a real life friend of mine. Old Toby, if you end up watching, we play Baldur's Gate once a week on average. If you end up watching that, you'll hear old Toblerone's voice. Real life friend of mine. They're also the mods, and they go rogue. The maid goals is one of them going rogue.
Anything you think might help our cause?
Everything can be butt stuff.
Somebody replayed that. Nobody redeemed that point. Somebody replayed that. And the thing is, you're not in here playing with me, Kat, so I don't know which one of you is doing it.
Not me.
So it's Toblerone. You're not getting ads, Cookie? Are you using shit, what that thing, well, I can't remember what that thing is, the Twitch thing that Cupcake we were talking about earlier. Is it Nitro? Twitch? Turbo. Or are you just getting lucky? Hydrate is the only point redeem you do. I mean, I like that you space them out, because that's kind of the principle of keep drinking water slowly throughout the day. How dare you slandereth me, good sir.
Final phase. Thanks to that data.
You're gonna go to sleep, have a good stream, and try to pop. I mean, appreciate you for hanging out and chatting for a bit. Games, I hope you have a good sleep. Oh, you're getting lucky. Fantastic. I am gonna step out into the elevator thing. I need to go refill my water. Cat, please don't torment the people. Be right back.
The lights flicked as he looked up at them, and they stopped with his glare. He cleared his voice, and the whispers stopped. Charlie Clutch, the CEO of the mainframe. His muscular body shone through his all-black suit. He looked at each of his board members before his gaze landed on his secretary, Saren. This meeting, he paused, looking at her again, is over. Thank you so much for staying. Saren, he licked his lips. I need you to stay. The rest of the men hurried out of the room as he approached her. I think we need to go over the notes. He smiled, and she returned her smile back up at him. He reached over and flipped off the lights. Some things can better be reviewed in the dark.
Heads up, Sparky.
I have returned.
Hey, Dad!
You sat and waited for that?
Deal with those pylons.
Are you crazy, or did you? I assume. There's the honk. Yep. You are not crazy. So the way sound alerts works is that any mod can go in and just replay old point redeems. And so if you don't see somebody redeem something and it just makes a noise, that means the mods are just going back and redeeming old points. And Sav, who is not here because he's working night shift right now, he's the other friend who is a mod and hops in. He says he's giving you guys better bang for your buck.
My name is Craig Tucker. Last week was my birthday. My grandma gave me a check for $100. I was so happy. But then, 4 kids from school came to my house and said I should use my $100 to invest in becoming a Peruvian flute band. They promised I would double my money in one afternoon, but the government arrested us, along with all the other Peruvian flute bands, and took us to an internment camp in Miami. We begged to go home, but instead, the government told us they were sending us to Peru. And so that is why I am now in Peru. If I die, let it be known that it is because four guys I don't even like from school lied to me and took my birthday money.
I hope you did your push-ups, son. Joda, the last run because your job starts in 9 hours. Sounds good. Wise decision. Wise decision. Take notes, people who never sleep. That's how you balance gaming with work.
Lawful.
I'm not saying I'm going to take my own advice. I'm just telling you it's how it's done. I don't think any of you... Six, I don't know how many of these you've redeemed. I'm drinking my water, all right? Everybody, just drink your water. I heard someone was using the drink redeem it appropriately. By your standards, Leo's doing a bad job. By human standards, Leo's doing the best job. Don't call you out. You're not the only one here who doesn't sleep. Did I? Please eat, Alpha.
Suppressing fire.
Nope.
Is it? Holy crap. We did it.
Zion, even if 5 million people called you out, you still wouldn't change your ways. True. True.
Get in there, Tenor. Rip out anything you think might help our cause.
You sleep in between the 20 hours per day. Oh no. Oh. I mean, that's the effect it has, but the problem is like, I drink my water at the rate you redeem your points. Most people don't. That was Joda's last one.
Yudi, the Prophet Taker. She's moving.
Oh, you get chronic migraines too, Zoka? When I was in my teens and my early 20s, they were bad. Then in the last decade, I was down to like maybe 1 or 2 a month. Like, I had gotten a lot better at handling depression, anxiety related stuff. I just got a lot better at it, and with that came better sleep and just less stress and tension. Work's been very awful since basically 2025, and the migraine rates just through the roof. It's back to as bad as it was before. What, sleep? It's a great thing for your body and your mind. Our world's not set up for it very well, though. Oh, I knew what you meant, Zoka. I knew what you meant. I also knew that my story was not time efficient, and me talking was going to be faster than your typing. Plus, there's a stream delay, too. My god. What the hell was that?
Is what?
You haven't done one of those noises in a while.
Prove it.
I record all my streams. I can. Not gonna, but I can.
Ooh. Butthole.
Just... You don't have to, okay?
Yeah, I only have one.
What?
You said it, you don't have to.
Oh my god. Stop. You're not funny, okay? just stop. It's your bedtime, alright?
You're right, I'm fucking hilarious.
You want that noise as a point redeem?
And Leo, that noise came out of my mouth.
Yes. Yes. And honestly, prior to streaming, I would have just chuckled and moved on because it was a normal thing. It just stopped because with stream, I guess we're just always thinking about something else. And it just caught me off guard. But yes, make that a point. Make that a point redeem for the people. That one was intense. With my migraines, if my meds don't do the job, caffeine, lots of caffeine and lots of water are the only other things that I've noticed help. If those don't work, I have to just lay in darkness all day.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I just thought the same thing.
It's because we share that brain cell, yo.
I'm doing okay today. I slept for 2 days in a row. That's about to go away. It's about to go away again, but
until the weekend.
Huh? If you battle even with more caffeine, you're kind of fucked. I've never had it get worse because of caffeine. Oh, a 60-60 mile per hour gun I didn't have. I don't think I've felt them get worse with caffeine. I have felt them do nothing with caffeine. Like if they're really, really bad, it's just like, it's sleep and darkness is what are at least that I've put together for my options. But again, mine are tied to poor sleep and, stress, whether it's depression, anxiety, or the awful mixture of the two. Mine tend to be tied there with a slight degree of randomness. Sometimes things are going really, really well. I slept just fine and I still have one. But when I'm in those situations, they're not. They don't occur in like clusters or anything. Wait, become the darkness. Switch teams. Charlie, switch sides. All right, well, Kat, you have to make that a point redeem. When Leo signs off on it and is, quote, second, third, fourth, and fifthing the nomination in support of Alpha's nomination, I think it's been spoken. I don't know what you're gonna call it, but
I'll just do like 5 different variations of it and throw it all one in and just name it like dumb cat noises.
Goober noises. That's not bad. I'm gonna come on. I need energy. Somebody dying. That's your karaoke song, Sound of Silence? Was it your karaoke song before or after Disturbed's cover of it? I'm curious if your karaoke song's the Disturbed version or not. Flawed mods? What are flawed mods?
Yo, mama.
Don't talk about Mama Clutch, she's good people.
Yeah, she is.
Your Disturbed's cover, yeah. His voice works really well with that song. Make sure migraines are caused from long time jaw clenching. Coffee sometimes helps do the job, but very rarely. I will say, my meds are probably the most effective thing, which I'm fortunate on. I have a cousin who gets them. That poor girl's had to go to the ER a couple of times. Like I say, with Simon and Garfunkel, I like Disturbed's version.
Very disturbing.
You're grounded. Yes, I looked at the Discord to ground you.
What do you mean? What?
Flood mods used to be a thing in game. They're essentially less potent mods, but they also lower the drain. Oh, interesting. Do they have a place in the game anymore? Or are people usually good enough at managing their energy that they just take the higher potency? Land of Confusion's also great by Disturbed. And yeah, yep, that's the Genesis song they did. I do. Funnily enough, I still think I like Disturbed. I think I like their cover of Land of Confusion as well.
What's that sound?
The satellite is continuing to overcharge the ore. At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will. Outworlders, run!
Funnily enough, yeah, because the
Thanks to that data you gathered, this can slow Profit Taker's sentient shield adaptation.
the idea of I don't need to be in here. Listen, like supporting an actor or a band's views on something. I kind of wish entertainers wouldn't share their views on things unless they're truly like qualified in some way. Because it's like, I'm really good at the guitar, and here's what I think about the socio-political climate in the Middle East. And I'm like, how well versed are you on the topic?
There she is.
That's it. Focus your off-wing weapons on the ore. Compromise the exoskeleton delays, and then work your way to
The mostly novelty items are useful for new players. Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say, because at a certain point, Forma, like adding more Forma to let you have more access to more things, it helps to fix and address any limitations to a build. Whether you do that with your companion or you do that with the frame itself.
Scratch another.
shields waiting. Whatever you're doing, it's working.
Alpha, it's because every time you have enough points to honk, you honk. Funny enough, today's raid Alpha would have been the one for your Honkageddon. I see the red arrows. Where? Somebody's nuking these guys.
Heads up. Bombardment inbound. This should confuse your adaptation system.
Here's what you do, Alpha. You just save your points for a few weeks no matter what. And once you have a ton, lead the honk again. Everybody drink your water. Wait, why is Zion... Who thanked Zion? Why are we thanking Zion? Whatever it is, don't thank Zion for things. It encourages her poor behavior. The nuking. Thank you for your poor behaviors. I like keep it up.
Satellite just moved. Ned's crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
Sparky, I'm running out of time. You have to kill her now. We won't get another chance at this.
Can we put Chris on a timeout? I never thought I'd say it. But just spewing filth here, Chris.
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
My headcanon for you, Chris. You're sitting back with actual tea, hot baby hot chocolate, fancy hat, just like, I'm gonna make it burn real quick.
We did it. We did it.
Yes, Chris.
Might help our cause. Viz, what's that sound?
The satellite is continuing to overcharge the ore. At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will...
Have fun, son. Wait, the Spectre's wrong? Oh, the most, I don't know if anybody answered you. Yeah, Alpha, you just get points for being in a stream. You don't need to actively be watching said stream. Whose fashion is next to me? Is that you, Zion? Nice fashion, if it is. Pardon any nonsense you'll talk from me. Yeah, I hope you get some sleep, Cupcake. I hope you get it glitched again.
Thanks to that.
We'll just reform the party.
I'll show you my glitch.
That'll get you put on a list.
Will it? Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Meow.
Meow mix. She's winning people over today. Must be because I like the Cool Ranch Doritos. Look, they taste good, alright? How many credits? I'm at 41. If you're done, Tool, you are not obligated to keep running this if you're done. If you want to be done, I started with... I don't know what I started with today. I was at 17 or so, and I did some things that spent a lot of credits, so I'm in a very comfortable place. You're gonna abuse this event? I'll run it a couple more times. Alpha's talking to you, Kat, and I'm not reading it. I regret.
I'm here for the regrets.
I do need relic cracking, Zion, but I also work in the morning, and the double credit weekend goes away. So I can reprioritize credits for tomorrow. I can't reprioritize double credits from the weekend. I appreciate you reminding me, though. That I do appreciate. What weapon is that, Zion?
Your mom.
It's a cool scythe, whatever it is.
I mean, you could press escape and fucking
Oh, this is
look.
right. Oh, it's a skin for Harmony. Your skin for Harmony is way cooler than mine is. Because mine's the default. Yeah, it does.
Like it. Once that mother hits the overcharge radius, we're done for. No second chances.
There she is.
You've been 20 or so hours without sleep. Is the pain enough that you, like, is it going to prevent you from sleeping? Is that the territory you're in? Nope, I just...
Alright,
It's
it's
the
time for
prevention.
me to leave you people.
Good night, Cat. I will talk to you tomorrow and probably express my hatred for office work tomorrow.
Yay! Night, cuties.
Good night. And so, yeah, so pain is the prevention. It's kind of a catch-22 because if you got a little bit of sleep, oftentimes it might not fix the problem, but it might give you a little bit of relief. But it prevents you from falling asleep to get said relief.
No, look, the sinking fuel. Shield's going back up. Outwelder, deal with those pylons. Shield's waiting. Whatever you're doing, it's working.
I'm not in pain right now, Zion, except when you type in chat. And Zion and Tool, I won't go much beyond 11, just as a heads up. So that'll give us at least a loose estimation on how long I'll be available to keep running this. Off to build, perfect timing. Seems like it isn't possible. I can too. Wait, what are you trying to kill? I missed what you were trying to do. I know you were going to crack numbers, son. I just don't remember what you were trying to kill. What time is it where I am? So it's 10:40. I'm East Coast. I just have to wake up way earlier than I should need to for work because apparently you can't write code and run data and write papers from your home computer. You have to do it from an office. I am salty about return to office. Oh, a code vein boss? I would not. Maybe that's why I was missing it. I mean, you are welcome to explain, Cupcake, but I know you... I'll speak this vaguely. I know that you have some medical concerns that may be above my baseline knowledge, in the sense that you might have to talk down to me a little bit. So all I have to do is ask blank Zion to stop hurting me. You see, that doesn't work, Chris. I've tried. It doesn't work.
Get in there, Tenor. Rip out anything you think might help our cause.
Another one down. You outworlders can thank me later.
Son, what's your favorite game that isn't... I don't know if the answer is Warframe or not, but that's the mutual game we play, so let's not even talk Warframe. What's your favorite game? I can do my job from home. I work for the federal government, and I am required to go in. Oh, it's so dumb. I won't go on to step onto my soapbox, but psychologists, nobody asks us, they ask CEOs, and other bean counters. Do you want to return to the office or not? And I'm like, no, if I was going to overly simplify what the research shows, it's very case by case, factoring what the job requires, personality traits of the individual, and the home environment of the individual. For example, somebody with 4 kids who aren't, that are very young and not in school might have a harder time, and maybe a small house or like an apartment might be harder to work from home, even if their personality aligns well with it. But this one-size-fits-all stuff is BS. Tell X hello. I appreciate him, and he's good people. Thank you, Zion. Pretty sure you have a stomach ulcer. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Like you know better than me, but don't hesitate to go to see the doctor if you need to do it. I know that's kind of the, well, duh, Charlie, but it's the best I can say to show some compassion. I want you to feel better. It's a good one, Savant. The Ghost Pepper line, it's a good one. Sometimes I roll my eyes at the things you say. That one, I'm okay with that one. Play different type of fighting games. Fighting games, interesting. That might be one of my least favorite genres are the pure fighting games. I think it's because people take them far more seriously than I do. And so I'm just, by comparison, just awful at them. Well, you guys really killed that stuff quickly. Why are you gonna throw up? Where have I heard that tune before? It's almost as if nobody ever asks who's qualified for the topic, but asks whoever is higher up in yes, yeah. I just hate it because, like, you'll see, and this is part of my disdain for short form content, you'll just see CEOs like, oh, I hate not having the office space because, and they'll give this, like, narrow world view, and I'm like, if I go to Google Scholar, which is free, it's just paper after paper after paper after paper. We aren't claiming every single person does better from home and should work from home, and we should do away from office. No. But this whole just, well, I like, if I don't see people working, I don't think they're working. It's like, we develop object permanence when we're toddlers. Younger than toddlers. How are you a grown-ass adult and can't figure this shit out? Like, tracking performance is so easy because when things don't get out the door, you look for who the sticking point is, and it doesn't matter if they didn't do their job in an office. It's no different than they didn't do their job at home. All right, I'm off my soapbox. You got dizzy out of nowhere? You still dizzy? What do you call a fish with no eyes? Fish. I like that one too. Drunk Uncle on Saturday Night Live did that one, which I know is not unique to Saturday Night Live. It's just, that solidified my love of that joke. And now you're crashing. Appreciate the lurk, and if you fall asleep, get some good sleep. Appreciate you, Savant and Zion. Damn it. Actually, I feel like an actual fight, it's very satisfying to get good at fighting games once you start landing combos. So you appreciate the technicality of it. Oh, Fox, I hate the way some people have structured society in a way that makes others conform en masse when we know people are individuals. Preach, brother. Preach. And the ones who get the biggest sway are not necessarily the most intelligent, but the wealthy. And those are not one to one the same. Wait, did I pick up my loot? I was looking at chat. I'm gonna assume I picked up my loot.
What's that sound?
The satellite is continuing to overcharge the ore.
I don't know if you have blood sugar issues or anything, Alpha, nor am I asking you to disclose your health. But if you haven't been eating, that could be a product of that. Feels like you're accomplishing a goal and seeing your improvement. Yep, nope. I can, even though I don't like the game genre, I can appreciate your perspective on it. Makes perfect sense. You don't believe you do? Might be worth having a little something anyway. Just a heads up, Idiocracy was a warning movie, not a roadmap as society. It seems we're using it as the latter. It feels like that for some people, how the bottom line moves is the only thing that matters. And the risks that they're willing to take with it do not lead to doing things differently, more as like, oh, we'll invest in this company and whatnot. I'm like, the day people realize if you care for your employees, mental health symptoms broadly go down, productivity goes up. In other words, you make more money when we are happy and have healthy work-life balance.
There she is.
I'm not relic cracking today, Zion. That'll be on tomorrow's agenda. Run 1, maybe 2 more of these, and then I'll probably be getting. I have a couple little things I need to wrap up, but then getting organized for bed. The myth that wealth equals virtue or intelligence is repeatedly reinforced by mainstream society because it makes you feel good to think that your success is a result of goodness and is therefore indicative of goodness. And the rough part is, Chris, somebody could demonstrate intelligence along with their wealth in a very easy way. When you don't know something, you surround yourself with somebody who does know the thing you don't know. And if you just do that repetitively, assuming you're good at selecting people who are, worthy of trust, all of a sudden you still make all your wealth. You don't lose anything. You might even make more. And you actually contribute more to the world than just your bottom line or just whatever niche your industry is, because there's a spiral effect. People who are happy in life, people who have healthy work-life balance, people who feel treated well at work by their employer, they take that joy to their family, to their friends, and it begets, and it goes out, and it goes out, and it goes out. This is your last one, Tool? Sounds good. Yeah, we'll wrap up after this. I'm actually gonna take my melatonin now. Hate melatonin, but I slept in too long and I won't sleep tonight. Oh, I need a little bit more water. Bad, Zion. Yeah, Alpha, sleep. I need to fix my arch gun, because I will be better at this if I fix that damn thing. Looking up how to time out someone who is a non-mod. You want to time out Zion? My mods won't do it. I didn't mean to do that.
Suppressing fire.
That's the button I wanted to press.
Is it? Holy crap. We did it. We did it. Get in there, Tenor. Rip out anything you think might help our cause.
Can we highlight Zion instead? No. Fox will just dox Zion. Alrighty. Let me... that was my last one. Tool and Zion, thank you for running that... Oh, what are we waiting for? Tool. Alright, Zoka and anybody else who it applies to. Enter at your own risk. It's going to be rough in there. I will pray for your survival. I will pray for your survival. Oh. Tool! Now I have no excuse to not make... Now I gotta research how to make a damn profit taker build. Thank you, Tool. This is very kind of you. I am perpetually out of forma and plat too. Thank you. There we go. That is very kind of you. And thank you for the carry, Tool, Zion, for running Profit Taker. I hope me thinning the herd helped a little bit anyway, but you solved a lot of my credit issues that I was having. Yes, so thank you very much, Tool. And what, you want me... Zoki, you want me to click this? So, everybody, drink your water. You have the point. We have the limitations, Leo, on the point redemption because 6 will not stop redeeming it. I will click the Nightwave thing. There.
Later.
See, Zion, what you just typed is exactly why I wasn't going to do that. Yeah, no, Zion, you're bragging about not saying something degenerate for 1 hour. That's your brag. Reflect on that. Just reflect on that. Blah, blah, blah. I need to spend these, don't I? Because the credits change from Nightwave to Nightwave, so these ones will be useless in the next one. Okay, so sometime... Is it middle of May? Is it like middle of May? Is that the date I saw? Like May 20 or somewhere around May 20th or something? But I'll keep an eye on it. Believe so. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking I saw that a notification hit my phone when I was at work and I didn't get to read it. Second week into May. Okay, I'll make sure to spend those. Good call out though. Okay. We are... so my usual band, the usual band of suspects are not streaming Warframe right now. Does anybody have a streamer they like? Otherwise, I'm gonna pick somebody random. May 21st is the new one. Okay, perfect. Okay. I am going to just go in here and pick the first name I know or recognize. Or maybe I'll just go random. Nope. You're part of a double raid? So I tend to balance between raiding people I don't know and those I do. When I'm on a bedtime like this, I tend to skew towards the people I know because I like to chat, but I need to raid and run a little bit today. But we're gonna pick somebody I don't know. I am streaming. Yeah, I might. I'm learning this streaming thing. I'm learning it. Okay, I know Foog's name anyway, so we'll try him. Okay, I'm hitting the button. Okay, so I have a minute before it just takes us. Last time I did this and I talked for a while, I talked and it just went. Okay, so agenda. Lovely point redeemed. Okay, agenda tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. I need to squeeze getting in the gym after work. I'm going to try and not be late. I'm going to try really hard to not be late. Tuesday, I'm going to aim to play in open chat in Discord, so no stream, but aim to play in open chat. And then Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Warframe again. So that's the agenda over the next couple of days. Those of you who I'm used to talking to, I appreciate you being here and chatting. You guys always make my day. Those who joined in the raid, it was a pleasure to meet you. I know you didn't have to choose to stay, and really made my day that you did. So I hope you all have a lovely, lovely rest of your evening or day, depending on where you are. And I hope to see you again next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.